What is up, Funko Pop nerds, and welcome back to another Funko Pop list here at Carbonite Collecting, a branch of the Carbonite Convos podcast and YouTube channel. If this is your first time joining us, you've just taken your first step into a larger world, and if this is not your first time, then chances are you have seen one of our previous lists. Today, after 4 lists, we are rounding off the Spider-Man No Way Home Funko Pop list with Part 5. We couldn't be more thankful for the creators that were able to make over 50 concept pops for these lists. So thank you to them, and thank you to you guys for checking us out. But channel your inner Peter Parker and hang in there for one more list, because we got 10 more cool pops coming at you. But before we get started, I'm your host, Funko Stud. You can check me out on Instagram and Twitter, and I'm joined, like always, by Mr. Wallcrawler Pops himself on Instagram and Twitter, Alec Porterfield. Bobby, we ready to round off this incredible series for the channel?
Dude, I am so ready. It has been a ride. Before we get started, guys, as always, make sure you like and subscribe. Drop a comment in the comment section down below. Let us know what you think about these concept art and the artists themselves. Guys, go check out their pages. Give them a follow. Let us know what you think of these pops. I'm ready to roll. I'm going to go ahead and get it started. With number 1 on the list, we have a look at Doctor Strange floating. This is done by fun_collect.
Yes, sir. Nothing too flashy, just a nice single pop. I love it. Next, I know we've had one in the past, but we do have another updated Dr. Octopus. This is made by Callens_concepts, and it's really cool to see another rendition of one of the best villains in this movie.
Yeah, absolutely. Number 3 on the list, another repeat. We've had this in one of our lists before, but we have a new artist rendition of Toby and Andrew's exit from the MCU, where Andrew's throwing up the peace sign as they're evaporating into their respective universe. And this was done by Funko Concept Art.
Yes, sir. So next we have that same scene, except like we've done for past videos, this was made by Sabartis.pop, where he makes them more like an art piece. So they aren't Funko Pops themselves, but the characters in the art are designed after Funko Pops. So it's the same scene, but in a different form.
No, I love getting a different look. It's a whole scene, and it looks really cool, and it looks really well done. Moving on to the next pop, we have an ultimate moment of redemption for Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man. We have Andrew catching MJ, and this was done by Pop Eyes. Absolutely crushed. One of the best scenes of the entire movie, in my personal opinion, and this would be a must-have.
Yes, sir. And there is a chase version that Popeye's made, but that will be in a future video, so make sure to come back for that one when eventually we do a list from The Amazing Spider-Man. Next on the list, we have another updated Electro made by Callens_concepts. It's been really cool to see the evolution from his blue character to the classic yet updated character we have now. So definitely a really cool concept.
Yes, absolutely. Next up, this is actually more of a Venom 2 pop, more so than a Far From Home pop, but we thought it would fit in this list respectively. So we have Venom holding the screen in which Peter Parker's identity was revealed to the multiverse, and Venom has this look to him like he's crossing dimension, like a pink, purple, hazy look over him that is really cool and shows him crossing over into the MCU. And this was done by Funko_new.
Yeah, definitely one we had to include. So Funko dropped a new product of comic covers that are accompanied by a pop. So this one isn't a comic cover, but it is a movie poster. It's the Spider-Man No Way Home poster accompanied by Peter Parker's Spider-Man in his Iron Spider suit holding one of the pumpkin bombs from Green Goblin. This was made by Callens_concepts again, and definitely something cool to go along with a new Funko product.
Yeah, no, I really like what Funko's doing with that. I don't see why they wouldn't do movie posters going forward. I think that's a huge opportunity for them. So who knows? Maybe we'll get it. Next up, we have a scene, and this is Doctor Strange pushing Peter's astral form out of his body. We ultimately in the movie find out he was able to control himself with his Spidey sense. So really cool scene. But this concept art was done by Funko_new.
Yes, sir. And we did have another scene exactly like that in part 1. So make sure to check out part 1 as well. But awesome to see another rendition. And to round off the Spider-Man No Way Home concept Funko list. We have a concept Marvel Collector Core box. So we have a Green Goblin shirt, a Spider-Man pin, a sticker of all 3 Spider-Men, and accompanying all those, we have 2 pops. We have Peter Parker in his Iron Spider suit, and also an unmasked Green Goblin with the Goblin mask smashed next to it. So pretty cool, something different. You know, we had a lot of different things on this list, being a lot of different products from Funko other than just Soul Pops. So once again, guys, we can't thank you enough for joining us on this 5-part series. Make sure to comment if there were any that stuck out to you, either in this video or in past videos, and even comment if you have any ideas as well, because we still are in contact with the creators, and this series is not stopping here. We are doing a bunch of lists from a lot of Marvel and Star Wars movies, so this isn't something that's going to be finishing up now. This is something that has become one of our favorite segments, so this is not going anywhere. So make sure to send them your way, and maybe a few months down the line, if we have enough to make a part 6, we can do that. We are going to include a link in the description to a video that has every single part in it, so it's going to be a longer video, so prepare, but it will have all 50 plus concepts in there, so definitely check that out. Thank you once again, and until next time, with great power
comes great responsibility.